traveling back to a time when 10 pounds of rice could buy a maid. Not only did they frequently buy maids from traffickers, but they also built a village, issued ID cards to everyone in the village, opened a brewery, and helped everyone get out of poverty. At this moment, 3 horse-drawn carriages entered the village of Dalu.
To the birthplace of the divine wine, Taoyong village.
Sir, the streets of Taoyong village are quite impressive, better than most towns, but it's a bit desolate with not many people around.
That's normal. After all, I heard it was just built a year ago, and achieving this in a year is no small feat.
Then, the couple took their attendants and family to an inn near the bank. As soon as they entered, the innkeeper rushed over.
Are you from out of town, sir? How long do you plan to stay?
Let's see how it goes. Let's book 5 days, 3 deluxe rooms, and 2 standard rooms.
A deluxe room is 3 yuan. A standard room is 1 yuan, so 3 deluxe and 2 standard rooms total 11 yuan. Staying for 5 days plus a 3-day deposit totals 88 yuan, which is 880 yuan.
Hearing the number from the shopkeeper, the middle-aged man couldn't help but wonder, Ruan, what is that?
It's the money we use here, mainly for convenience.
The shopkeeper said this and pulled out some coins to show the middle-aged man. Seeing the paper money, the man frowned. Paper money isn't exactly a good thing. Plus, the people here are really bold to use this. It's a serious crime. It seemed the shopkeeper noticed the man's thoughts and smiled.
This is just a kind of voucher for convenience, and you can exchange it for silver at the bank anytime. Our Lord also said it can't be taken out of the village. It's not real money.
Although the village man thought this was a bit unnecessary, he accepted the explanation. Then he took 4 types of paper money from the shopkeeper and was stopped. The beautiful woman beside him couldn't help but exclaim,
Whoa, this thing is so pretty! Shopkeeper, can you give me a few newer ones? I want to collect them.
I'm afraid that won't work. Our boss doesn't allow it.
If you don't say anything, how would your boss know? Right? Plus, don't you all use this stuff here? I can find someone else to exchange it.
Mom, please don't put me in a tough spot. If you really like it, just go to the bank next door to exchange it. They won't know what you're using it for, and you can ask for newer ones.
Alright then, let the innkeeper open a room for us first. And when you give me change, use your money.
Saying this, the lady handed over a silver ingot worth 1 tael. The innkeeper nodded, took the silver and then gave him 12 yuan, 1 10 and 2 ones. Then he took out a ledger and started writing. Middle-aged man glanced at the Arabic numbers in the ledger and was taken aback.
He couldn't help but ask, what are these characters? I've never seen them before.
These are characters invented by our boss. They're simple and easy to use, clear and straightforward. Ever since I learned them, things have been much easier.
Hearing this, the middle-aged man wanted to ask but felt it would do as a bit embarrassing for us. 高尔都来收来，都定可抓。Small innkeeper.
So he could only cover it up and say, your boss is quite an impressive person. I really want to visit him.
It's not easy to visit our Lord, but visiting the village chief isn't too hard. Let's not talk about that for now. I'll take a few esteemed guests to their room. If this young master is interested, he can learn from me later.
They followed the shopkeeper to sort out their luggage and couldn't wait to visit the village chief. Walking down the street to the end of the village, they saw a few guards who didn't look like ordinary people and immediately approached to ask.
Do you guys need something?
We just arrived in your esteemed place. My father is Lin Zujing, a top scholar from Wanan. We want to visit your village chief. Please let him know.
The guards had never heard of such a formal visit. Just hearing that tone, they knew these weren't ordinary merchants.
Please wait a moment. I'll report to the village chief right away.
After saying that, he hurriedly left, forgetting to ask anything normal. The guard rushed to report to Jingyi in the office.
Do we do if the village chief has a scholar visiting?
Upon hearing it was a scholar, Jingyi spoke calmly.
A scholar is just a title, not an official position. Since he introduced himself as a scholar, he must not be a local official. Please come in.
The guard ran out again and soon brought Lin Zujing's family over. The shopkeeper was quite proud and said with a smile,
Our master is indeed impressive, almost like a god. But if you want to visit, it might be a bit difficult. Our master usually doesn't meet guests. All matters are handled by his maid. The village chief, Miss Jin Yi, and the other maid Bob Jin Zu, Jin Wan, and Jin Yuan are all remarkable, the four beauties of our village. And our master has a bit of the Midas touch.
The scholar nodded, feeling that the shopkeeper's words were a bit exaggerated, but he still thought this mysterious master was quite a character. He felt shy to ask the shopkeeper. At that moment, his son spoke up.
Shopkeeper, can I ask you about these characters? Did your master say anything about not letting them spread?
Not at all, the master doesn't mind. Plus, the village chief said to share good things from the village as much as possible. Helping more people is also doing good deeds.
Hearing this, the scholar felt a newfound respect. Your village chief is truly wise and kind. I really want to visit.